Record my screen. And Sharath, one more thing, Sharath and Saikiran, before we start, like last week, మీకు యోగిని క్లాసెస్ చెప్పినప్పుడు మీకు సర్వీస్ క్యాటలాగ్ యూజింగ్ వర్క్ ఫ్లోస్ చెప్పింది కదా, కరెక్ట్? బట్ ప్రెసెంట్ గా ఏమవుతుందంటే వర్క్ ఫ్లో ని మొత్తం సర్వీస్ నౌ తీసేస్తుంది ఆటోమేటిక్ గా. అంటే మెల్లమెల్లగా ఇంకో 2-3 వర్షన్స్ అవుతే వర్క్ ఫ్లో కాన్సెప్ట్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది సర్వీస్ నౌ నుంచి మోస్ట్లీ. ఓకే, సో ఆల్రెడీ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఉన్న కంపెనీస్ లో కేటలాగ్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, అంటే ప్రతి కంపెనీలో అయితే ఆల్మోస్ట్ 300-400 కేటలాగ్స్ వరకు కూడా ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, సో అది ఏం చేస్తున్నారు అంటే మొత్తం మైగ్రేట్ చేస్తున్నారు ఫ్రమ్ వర్క్ ఫ్లో టు ఫ్లో డిజైనర్. ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ అనేది కూడా సేమ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అనమాట. వర్క్ ఫ్లో బదులుగా అది వస్తుంది ఫ్రమ్ లాస్ట్ 3 వర్షన్స్. అండ్ మనం ఎస్ఎల్ఏ క్రియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు చూసినాం కదా, అంటే వర్క్ ఫ్లో ఆప్షన్ మొత్తమే తీసేసి ఓన్లీ ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ ఆప్షన్ ఇచ్చి ఉండే మనకు.
వాటర్ బాటిల్ తీసుకుపోన్నాయి.
సో అలా అనమాట, మొత్తం వర్క్ ఫ్లో కాన్సెప్ట్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది ఇంకో 2-3 వర్షన్స్ తర్వాత. మోస్ట్లీ బై నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ ఎండ్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, ఇప్పుడే వెళ్ళిపోదు. సో అప్పుడు ఏమవుతున్నాయి అంటే కంపెనీస్ అన్ని కేటలాగ్ మీద బ్యాక్ సైడ్ వర్క్ ఫ్లో ఉన్నాయి మొత్తం మైగ్రేట్ చేసుకొని ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ కి వెళ్తున్నాయి. ఓకే, అండ్ సో మీరు ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ వెళ్ళాలి అండ్ నేర్చుకోవాలి అంటే మీకైతే మోస్ట్లీ యూట్యూబ్ లో ఉంది, లేకుంటే మనకు నౌ లెర్నింగ్ అని చూపెట్టాను కదా, అంటే ఎక్కడైతే మనం లింక్ వెళ్ళేసి చూడొచ్చు, అక్కడ కొన్ని వీడియోస్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. సో మీరు అక్కడ నుంచి ఆ ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ ది నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. ఇంకా నేను కూడా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు, నాకు కూడా ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ అసలు రాదు. బట్ అక్కడ వర్క్ ఫ్లో లాగా మొత్తం యాక్టివిటీస్ ఉండవు, కొంచెం డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటుంది. మనం అక్కడ స్క్రిప్ట్ ఈజీగా రాయొచ్చు అండ్ కొంచెం డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ సేమ్ లైక్ .NET ఉంటుంది, ASP.NET అలా ఉంటుంది డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ టైప్ లో. ఓకే, సో అదొకటి. ఇంకోటి క్యాటలాగ్ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు వరకు మనం క్యాటలాగ్ డైరెక్ట్ గా ఒక్కొక్క వేరియబుల్ మనం క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, సో దాంట్లో కూడా ఒక కొత్త కాన్సెప్ట్ వచ్చింది క్యాటలాగ్ బిల్డర్ అని. సో దాని యూజ్ ఏంటంటే మీరు అది కూడా కొంచెం డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ టైపే, అది కూడా ఒకసారి మీరు కొన్ని వేరియబుల్స్ క్రియేట్ చేశారనుకోండి, అది మీరు మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్ యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఉన్నంత కష్టం ఉండదు, ఇంకా ఈజీ అయిపోయింది ప్రాసెస్ యూజింగ్ ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ అండ్ ఇది క్యాటలాగ్ బిల్డర్. సో ఆ టాపిక్ కూడా ఒకసారి చూడండి. ఇప్పటికైతే ఎవడ అడగడు, బట్ ఇంకో 6 months తర్వాత అయితే మీకు షూర్ గా ఫ్లో డిజైనర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అండ్ క్యాటలాగ్ బిల్డర్ అట్లీస్ట్ కొంచెం అని అడుగుతారు. ఓకే, ఇప్పటికైతే అవసరం లేదు, ఇప్పటికైతే ఎవరు అడగడం స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు. బట్ ఒక కమింగ్ 6 months లో అయితే షూర్ గా ఇంకా ఇవి వెళ్ళిపోతాయి, అవే కాన్సెప్ట్స్ వస్తాయి. క్లియర్ కదా అబౌట్ దట్?
క్లియర్, ఓకే,
సో మెల్లమెల్లగా ఇది ఓల్డ్ వర్షన్స్ నుంచి కొత్త అంటే ఫాస్ట్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నాడు సర్వీస్ నా వాడు. సో కొంచెం చేంజెస్ వస్తున్నాయి.
ఇప్పుడు కాన్సెప్ట్ మొత్తం అవసరం లేదా అయితే వర్క్ ఫ్లో? ఇంకా
అవసరం ఉంది, ప్రెసెంట్ గా అవసరం, ఇంకా మొత్తం మైగ్రేట్ అవ్వలేదు, మెల్లమెల్లగా కొన్ని కంపెనీస్ మైగ్రేట్ అవుతున్నాయి. అంటే ఇంకో ఎట్లా వాడు కొంచెం రీప్లేస్ చేసేస్తున్నాడు అనమాట మొత్తం. అంటే ఇప్పుడు అంటే మనం ఎస్ఎల్ఏస్ డిజైన్ చేసినప్పుడు చూసినాం కదా, వర్క్ ఫ్లో ఇంతకు ముందు వర్క్ ఫ్లో ఉండేది ఎస్ఎల్ఏకి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ గా, ఇప్పుడు అది కూడా ఉన్నాయి, ఇప్పటికైతే పెట్టిండు వాడు. కానీ ఇంకో 2-3 వర్షన్స్ అయితే వాడు ఫోర్స్ఫుల్ గా తీసేస్తాడు అనమాట, ఇంకా నువ్వు సచ్చినట్టు ఫ్లో డిజైనరే రాయాలి అన్నట్టు. ఇప్పటికి 2 ఉన్నాయి, బట్ వాడు తీసేస్తాడు ఇంకో 6 months ఆర్ మాక్సిమం 1 year లో తీసేస్తాడు, మొత్తం ఫ్లో డిజైనరే వచ్చేస్తాడు, నీకు మొత్తం వర్క్ ఫ్లో కాన్సెప్టే పోతుంది. ఓకే, సో ఈరోజు మనం ACLs గురించి చూసుకుందాం అండ్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ACL, execution plan, what is ACL, what are the types of ACLs, and what in which way, in which sequence they process, okay, execute. And actually I don't know what is the day, 30 or 31, so I'm giving X1 for now. Okay, so ACL means, let me open one notepad. సో ACL ఫుల్ ఫామ్ వచ్చేసి సారీ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ACL ఫుల్ ఫామ్ అయితే యాక్సెస్ కంట్రోల్ లిస్ట్. యాక్సెస్ కంట్రోల్ లిస్ట్. సో దీంతో ఏంటంటే మనం యాక్సెస్ కంట్రోల్ చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. అంటే హూ కెన్ యాక్సెస్ వాట్, లైక్ which table which person can access, or which on that particular table, like incident, like example incident table, like who can access incident table, like who can view the least view, like all the records. Okay, so that is one thing. Like who can create a new record in incident table, who can update, who can delete, all those things also we can restrict using ACLs. And sometimes, like we have some fields, like example short description, you want only admin to edit that or to modify that, so even we can apply field level ACL also on that. Okay, so this is just to restrict the control. It can be on table level, it can be on row level, it can be on column level, and it can be on field level. You can restrict in any level. Like if you restrict a table access, directly table access, he won't be able to see anything, any records in that particular table. Okay, so this is the basic definition and basic purpose of ACL. Okay, and actually ACL looks very easy, like you can say like it is just like చిన్న పిల్లల ఆటలాగా అనిపిస్తుంది ఈజీగా, బట్ మనం రియల్ టైంలో చేసేటప్పుడు చాలా కన్ఫ్యూజన్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో జస్ట్ బీ క్లియర్ విత్ దిస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అండ్ బీ క్లియర్ విత్ వాట్ ఈస్ ACL hierarchy. ACL hierarchy, I will show you a diagram tomorrow so you can understand like in which flow you can create ACLs. Like a main confusion will be like many people will be clear with ACL, like they will watch YouTube videos or somewhere and they will feel that they are clear, but the concept which they miss is hierarchy. Like first level, what they do is like without giving table access, they directly give row access, and which will not work, because first you have to provide them table access, only after that row, field, all that you can restrict, right? Without giving table access, what will he see? He will see nothing, right? So there people will get confused. Okay, so that is about ACL. So clear, like at least basic, what is ACL?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and one more thing, like when we have created a table in our, I think, second or third class, I think you observed that 4 ACLs get created automatically, right? One is read, write, delete, and edit, I guess. Yeah, those 4 ACLs will get created automatically on that table. Okay, particular table, and it will have some role, that table level role. Like example, if we create a table name as demo, and if it has that 4 ACLs by default, okay, and who can access that? Like there will be a default role also, like it will be like demo user something. Okay, so we have observed that when we created a table, and I will show you now also. So these will be the 4 default ACLs, and only people with this role can access this table. Okay, so that is about the default ACLs on a particular table. And if you want to create new ACLs, you can create any n number of ACLs as you wish. Okay, we will see that also in few minutes. So let's go. And first, before going to start ACL, there is a restriction, like it will not be accessible by normal admin. Okay, like we are not a normal admin, like I am system administrator, I have role of only admin. Okay, so I won't be able to access that. Let me show. Sorry. Access control, ACL. Okay, and see, it is part of system security. Okay, so see, I don't have any option to create new, or if I open anything existing, yeah, see, I don't have any access to create update or do anything, because I am just normal admin. Okay. And this will he can create ACL and he can update existing ACL or anything only if he has this this role, that is security underscore admin. And if, for example, if you have 10 developers in your project, this security underscore admin will not be provided to each and everyone. It will be provided either to 2 or 3 developers. Okay, you have to request for this access and they will provide, because all these are paid. If they provide security admin role to all the 10 users, 10 developers, they have to pay for that, right? So instead of paying for 10 members, they will give this access only for 2 or 3 people. And I think mostly they will not provide for admins like basic level developers. They will provide only for developers with 1 or 2 years of experience. Okay. So now I am so how we can do that? Go to your this list, elevate roles, and you have to check here security admin and click on OK. So now you have the role of a security underscore admin, right? So now go to ACL again. So here you can see I got the option of new, and let me open this also and check if I have access to modify. Okay, I don't have access to modify this. This item is read only based on its production policy. Okay, it is on read only. Okay. Let me open something on incident. Before going to do this, let me open from here. One more thing, like if you want to check all the ACLs in your system, you have to go to ACL list. Okay, and from that you can see all the 11,000 ACLs. But if you want to check ACL on any particular table, or if you want to write on any particular table, then go to your tables. Your tables, and so incident, enter. Okay, so this is your sum table example I have taken as this one. But on this, you can see on the bottom access control. So you can see there are around 51 ACLs on this particular table. And let me open our table also, which we have created some days back. That is Gautam demo. So on this, you can see there are 4 ACLs which are by default, which we have seen, right? One is create, delete, read, and write. So these are the default ACLs. And one more thing I want to show about the role, like which can access this. Maybe we have in this. So this is the role. Like if that person had this role, only then he can access this table, right? So you can check ACLs on table level also. Okay. So let me open one thing from here. So let me open this. We have create and create. We have 2 creates. Okay, 2 creates. Okay, one more thing before going to that also. We will see an example in few minutes, but before going to that, there is one more, like we have second topic, like that is type of ACLs. So there are many types of ACLs. Okay, one is record type, like I am just showing you the regular ACLs which we regularly use, and like in interview they will ask you like what are the types of ACLs. So these are all the types of ACLs, like client callable flow object, this one, this all things we have like around 7 or 8 types. But mostly we developers work on only 2 types of ACL, that is record ACL and another one is rest underscore endpoint. And in my 3 years of ServiceNow development, except these two, I have not worked on any different any third type of ACL. So you can just answer like you can remember this all types, but you have to just answer in that you worked on record type of ACL and a rest underscore endpoint ACL. So what is record ACL? So record means that create like that ACL which we can apply on record level, that is create, update, edit, delete, all those ACLs we can do when this type is record. Okay, so here for example I have selected type is record. So which operation I want to restrict? So these all operations we have on that is execute, if you want to execute any record there. And mostly common one are create, like if you want someone to restrict from creating ticket. Read, like if you want someone to restrict from reading records, like he you don't want him to see records on that table, then this one. Write, if you want to restrict any user from updating or writing, modifying any record, then that is read type, read operation. Then delete, if you want to restrict someone from deleting. Then this is this is about the task relation, like we have a task on the bottom right, if you want to restrict that. And CI configuration item. So if you want to restrict someone from modifying CI relation, that one. And if you want someone from restrict from like making some modifications on template, then add to list, all these different type. But the most common one are this execute, create, read, write, delete, and list underscore edit. Like all this you can perform on your form level, but list underscore edit you can perform this on your list. Okay, you can restrict something on your list, like who can update any, like you have short description on your list, you want someone to restrict that, so you can do that using this list underscore edit. And these are report on, report view, if you want someone to view a report for this particular table, or you want to restrict, then you can do that from here. And personalized choice, if you have someone and you want to restrict him from adding any personalized choice, like we create choice fields right in sys underscore choice table, so you can restrict someone there. Okay, so for now this record, let me reload. Okay, so clear with record, right? So most of the developers, we work only on record and rest underscore endpoint. So clear with this record, what you can achieve by this record type of ACL. Okay, then. So then we have a rest underscore endpoint. So this has only one purpose, like you have created some API in ServiceNow, okay, and you want only some particular person, like particular role person who can access this API. Okay, so you have to give that restriction. Okay, so here you have to select rest underscore endpoint, and we have execute only one type. This doesn't have create, edit, update. This type has only one. So if you create this and you give some role on the bottom, so only that particular role person can access API. Only that particular person can access. Okay, that is the purpose of this one. Okay, to restrict the access for your API. That is for your URL which you share with client, right? For that. So clear with these two types, record and rest underscore endpoint. Sharath, Sai Kiran, clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So we have only 10 minutes. So I will try. Actually, I'm going out. So I will try mostly to complete some topics in 10 minutes. If we don't complete this today, we will complete that tomorrow. And actually, ACL will take at least 2 or 3 days at least. Okay. So today we will cover overview. And on tomorrow's class, we will see all the hierarchy, because hierarchy is the important thing in ACL, which I have already told you. Okay. So this is about a read, like they have created a read level access. Okay. And we have this option, admin override. Admin, if you check this, even admin, this restriction will apply even to admin. Okay. So that is the purpose. And protection policy. So here they don't have any protection policy. And just few minutes back, we have seen that there was a protection policy read only. So no one can make any changes. But on the in this ACL, we don't have any protection policy. Okay. So that is the purpose. And active, we all know that. And advanced, if you select this, there we can write some coding, like some scripting on the bottom, like this one. Okay. And if you remove, then it will go off. Okay. It gone. So that is the purpose. And main thing which ACL is this one, like name, and this one. Like you can see 3 options here. Okay. One is star. Like we will see what is star in few minutes. You will observe just this 3 and they will surely ask you in interview, like what is star, what is none, and what is like all the things. Like let me write that here. One is star, one is none, and one is field name. Okay. So they will surely ask you about like what is star, what is none, and what is field level. So for that, I have a sheet. So on the top, so table dot star. So table dot star means first. Let me show. So from here you can see some select some table. Sorry, I have given an incident. So you can give some table. Okay. And table none means he can access all the table that one. Okay. All the table columns. I have written that somewhere also, I guess. He can access column, and if he gives table and star, it means he can access all the rows. Okay. So that is the purpose. Like here I am giving incident none, means he can access columns. But before accessing columns, we have to give him access of rows, right? If rows are visible, only after that he can perform anything on column, right? So that is the purpose. And this is the one confusing, like every developer will get confused. Okay. So for example, like if you have selected some, like you here we are applying some ACL on incident table, right? So incident, this is column level, this is a row level, and this is field level. You can select any field like short description. Short description. So in this way, on any particular table, you can do these 3 types of restriction, like row level, column level, or field level. Okay. And let me reload this. And we don't have none here. But example, like if you give star here and star here, and you give some role on the bottom, it means that user can access, that particular role user can access all the tables and all the rows in ServiceNow whole system. He can access everything. This star means all, right? So he can access every table and every row. Okay. So I know this is a little bit
Okay.
confusing, but I will show you diagrammatical manner in tomorrow's class, so you can understand like what is. I will give like what if star star, what is none none, what is star then none, star 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 field level. I will explain you that in diagrammatical manner tomorrow. Okay. So it will actually that will take 1 hour, and we can check that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So one more thing, one more main thing on ACL is like, so on ACL we can apply that ACL on based on role. Like you can give any role here, like admin or anything. You can restrict that ACL based on role. Okay, so you have to give role and select here. So if that user has this particular role, only this only after that this will be working, like this will access. Okay, that is first condition. That is one thing. Then we have some conditions like okay, we have to give that on some table level. So I'm giving incident Okay, so at like you want to apply this ACL on incident table when active is true or something like any field level condition. Okay, like if short description has something or priority is 1, if you want to apply this ACL on that particular time, you can apply this also. Okay, so first thing we have seen is role level. You can restrict based on role, like if that person has this role, only then he will be accessible. And then condition level. Okay, and then we have this script advanced, like you can give and you can write some script, like if he is the member of this group or he has this something, then you can even write that thing. Okay, so in ACL you can restrict them based on role, based on condition, and based on script. And you can write all also, like there is no option like you can use only there is no restriction like you should use only role, you should use only condition, or you should use in script. You can give in everything, but in that condition it should match all the requirement. Like example, here role is admin and here it is priorities 1, and you are giving some member, like he should be member of this particular group. If all conditions get matched, only then this ACL will get applied. Okay, so that is the thing. And one more thing, like I am saying about these 3 things, like role, condition, and this script. So you might get a question like, and in interviews also they will ask you like question like, what is the execution plan, how will this execute? So first role will execute, and then condition will execute, and then it will check the script. So this is the sequence of this execution. So clear, basic requirement is clear. Or let me open some existing another one. So here you can see this is on table incident, and there is description like allow create for like they are saying that creation of incident should be allowed only for the role this ESNC underscore internal, and if the script returns true. Okay, so then they have not given anything in role, but they have directly given that all things in script. Okay, so here they are checking if this person has this this is active, and if state is accepted. Okay, and if he has this particular role like incident underscore incident sorry major underscore incident underscore manager, only if he has all these conditions match, only then this answer will be true. Answer means this will be true, this will execute. Clear? I will give you a new link in 2 minutes. Like this is okay, I will send you a link in 2 minutes.
Okay.